Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. And this is actually a Patreon request from a very nice guy, John, the Flying Ninja 1, who he wanted my thoughts on this program from 2011 where this guy named Justin Lee Collins interviews Steven Seagal. And it goes about 40 some minutes. And it's an interview, but it's also a program. And it was, like I said, about 2011. This is when he was doing that TV show True Justice. That, I don't know how long that show lasted with Steven Seagal. It's not the reality show he did, Lawman. This is a different actual cop show he did. I recognize the guy who did this program. He's the guy who did these Bring Back series of videos back in the day, like Bring Back the A-Team, where he talked with Mr. T and he try to bring back a reunion of all the people surviving that was on the A-Team TV show, which is a fun, look that up on YouTube, Bring Back the A-Team. Sadly, Justin Lee Collins, I don't know about this guy as a person. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but at the same time, I looked up info. Apparently, he was harassing or abusing, I don't know which, harassing or abusing his ex-girlfriend? So I don't know about this Justin Lee Collins guy. It's funny, I mean, it's funny that you look at a guy and you go, oh, he seems like a nice guy, but then you hear about shit like that, and I'm like, oh, well, number one, I'm like, is this true? But then it talked about how he purposely went in to get a psychiatrist. Like, okay, well, you're not going to purposely do that if you're completely innocent, so there must be something to it. I don't know, just made it a bit weird watching this. I'm like, is that why he's a fan of Steven Seagal? Because they're both fucking abusers? No, that's not fair, because I liked early Steven Seagal. And you know what? With all that said, to be honest, this was a fun program to watch because I don't know Justin Lee Collins as a person, but he did have a fun personality like he did on the Bring Back the A-Team show. And granted, I don't agree with some of the shit he says. Forget Lundgren or Van Damme, Seagal is the man. I'm like, bullshit. Lundgren and Van Damme could get the shit out of Seagal, and they have a better filmography than Seagal. And this is kind of a guy that has reviewed pretty much every Steven Seagal film, and I like a lot of his early ones. But no, Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren to me are better than Seagal, but anyway. So, Justin Lee Collins, from what I understand, he was a stand-up comedian, then he did these shows, which I guess overseas, you did get away with a lot more shit. Because you could cuss, you could say fuck nuts, you could show clips with titties, because they show a clip of Under Siege with Eric Elenia with titties. You guys in the UK with your fucking shows, you get away with a lot, don't you? Or is there something I don't know about this particular program? Maybe John, Flying Ninja 1, you can let me know. Like your programs, you can get away with cursing and titties and such. But it's him, doing some comedy, like he's training at the dojo and he buys these slippers, like these are Japanese for a gift for Seagal. And he goes to Canada while Seagal is shooting True Justice. To be perfectly fair, I liked his interview with, what was that guy, The Voice, the interview where he said, when asked, is Michael Jai White tough? Can I laugh in your face? Or even the interview we did with Scott Atkins, which was like, yeah. Although, pretty much, anytime you talk to Steven Seagal, you gotta have a fucking lie detector. Because you could almost goddamn guarantee everything Seagal will say is bullshit. So yeah, might as well carry yourself a personal fucking lie detector if you meet Steven Seagal. He actually came off as fun in this program like he was having fun with the guy. Like he says, Justin, you fucked me up. But it does seem like he's playing up for the camera and like maybe he does like this guy. And they obviously know each other from the past. Because invite to his place as oh, she wants to talk to you, and Seagal gives him the phone. Oh yeah, how could she forget that accent? So they obviously know each other for a while. I guess back in the day, he went to Seagal when Seagal has blues concert. And Seagal actually does explain why one of his songs is called Talk to My Ass. Because he tells the guy, you know where that comes from, right? That comes from I'm leaving you, and if you got something to say, talk to my ass, because I won't give you the dignity to talk to my face. And part of me, like, as I'm watching this program, I really get a sense that Seagal, I think, purposely wants to be this wise ass asshole, like to purposely fuck with people. And then part of me wonders if for all this time, is he purposely just trying to fuck with people? Like, okay, granted, tons of stories of being an asshole, but it really does seem like he just wants to purposely fuck with people. And the fact, like, here it's more of a comedic way, but just, you know, being a wise ass where, for example, you know, Justin Lee Collins says about, oh, his girlfriend, which I hope is not the fucking one that he was abusing or harassing, whatever the fuck. Oh, kicked him in the balls, he's ballless, and then Seagal says something like, well, if you don't have the ball flapping with the dick, then you can't hit him. Or something. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Or like the guy asked, like, how old is your oldest son? And Seagal said 35. He's like, what? It's like, yeah, I had him when I was 7. You know, most people don't know that you have sperm when they're 7, but I'm special. So I'm like, he's purposely fucking with people when he does this. I'm like, so is Seagal just a fucking troll? Is he like the original troll? You know, just take Seagal's body and put the fucking troll face. La 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 la. Just, okay, obviously he's doing this to be funny and fuck with this guy. He doesn't sincerely think that, you know, I had when I was 7. You know, I'm special. So when you hear other stories of Seagal, now part of me is like, how much of it is just him literally just fucking with people just to be a troll? And they go through, you know, a little bit of his backstory, like, oh, he was the first foreigner to run a school in Japan. I like a little bit of someone do research on that to verify that that he was the first foreigner to open up a school in Japan. And he tells a story that sounds like a story he ripped off of Bruce Lee. He tells a story about, you know, this guy came up to me. He said, I'd like to sign up for a duel of the death. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I'm going to have to fucking kill this guy. And this is how he talks. I'm going to have to fucking kill this guy. So I'm in the fucking air flying. I realized, oh, he's just a fucking drunk. And I hit him and he tumbled for 20 fucking feet. I'm like, yeah, okay, Seagal, I'm supposed to believe that you did a fucking air flying kick like Bruce Lee would do in fucking the Chinese Connection. And you did a flying kick, which you've never done in a fucking movie I've seen. I've seen a lot of your fucking movies. You've never done a flying kick. You barely do a kick, let alone a flying kick. And then it was so hard, a guy flew 20 fucking feet. Uh-huh. I'm supposed to buy that Seagal? And then he's like, oh, I'm just a simple country boy. I'm just a guy. Oh, yeah, cut to the fucking... Can I laugh in your face? Is Dolph Lundgren a tough guy? Well, is Michael J. White a tough guy? Can I laugh in your face? And then there's a bit where the sheriff of Maricopa County and, you know, Justin Lee Collins is, you know, having fun. Oh, Steven offered me drugs, and Steven Seagal laughs, and I've never heard Steven Seagal laugh like this. So that's where we're with this program. if I didn't know anything about Seagal's bullshit and I just watched this program, I was just, oh, he seems like a very fun, guy who takes the piss out of himself and, likes to fuck with people, wise ass, like, fuck with people almost in a fun way. Like, he's really getting along with the host and they have, like, a fun banter with each other and, I didn't fuck with him. Like, he has these guns in his room. And Justin Lee Collins is going, I saw the handgun. So don't worry about that. Handguns are for pussies. But this gun here, he's like a machine gun by his bed. Oh, this gun here is not for pussies. That's literally what he says. Oh, handguns for pussies. But this gun here is not for pussies. You know what? I suggest anyone and everyone to watch this who is into Seagal or even not into Seagal. I'm kind of in between because I liked Seagal's early work. A lot of his other shit, fuck it. I know because I reviewed most of them. They're still on the channel. Watch it because I can't lie and say there were moments that made me laugh. And then part of me wondered, am I laughing because of the how absurd, how ridiculous, and how I wonder how much of bullshit this is. But again, if I didn't know anything about Seagal's backstory, his bullshit of lying and being a dickhead and horrible behavior to people, I could almost be endeared by Seagal with this program. Because one of the last bits is the guy asks, do you prefer your sword or your guitar? And Seagal says, well, that's like saying, do you prefer your left or your right testicle? Because for me, I need both of them. Like, they do bring up the energy drink, which I guess Seagal is actually proud of his shitty energy drink, which I don't think he should be, because I think I tasted one of them a long time ago because Steven Seagal, I'm like, fucking shit sucks. I don't even like Red Bull, but Red Bull's better than that shit. My favorite energy drink, someone sent to me a long time ago, a very nice guy on here. It was like a, I did a video trying it too. It's like a not Tate, but forgot what it was, god damn it. Anyway. Oh yeah, and the Justin Lee Collins' favorite line is "fuck nuts," which Seagal says in Out for Justice. And he gets Seagal to call him that, and then the program's over. And Seagal's like, I thought the last thing you would ask me is for something deep, but actually I guess that is kind of deep in a certain way. So, like, part of me is, okay, he's having fun, he's taking the piss out of his character, like, his persona. Again, if you view this, it's actually kind of fun program, entertaining program. It's just because of what I know with Seagal, I'm like, how much of this is bullshit, how much is it not? So, I mean, Flying Ninja 1, I don't know what your thoughts are on this program. I will admit there are moments that made me laugh and chuckle. Thought this is better than half the film, well, 99% of the films he's done in the past 20 years. Sad to say. Although I did like Urban Justice. The Onion movie I liked. Maybe the one where he went to like China, Japan, I forget where the fuck it was. But anyway. I mean, I don't know how to review a program. I mean, I'll just give my random thoughts on it, so there you go. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.